Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
First pitch, 7-11.
That's a ball. That's out the corner.
That one fouled off. Two. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Luis Robert.
Ball.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Ball.
He's
Outside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two
Ball.
pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And he walked
Thank you,
him.
mate.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man at first. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Robert on his way around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Ball.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Polanco coming around third. He boots it, and they lead by 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
But gets a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One down, runner at third. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
That's the ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bichette takes his lead at third with one away. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Brett Beatty stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 3, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Peralta in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball there. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a foul out of play. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first,
No,
not
he's
in
safe.
time. Great effort there.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
One out man at first. Will Smith to the plate. And that one ripped to left. He's got it.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Here we go, Freddie.
In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The relay, and he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Gets him to chase after that one. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Marcus Semien in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Late with the swing there. And now the count filled up 3-2. stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air. Freeland under it. 2 away down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, bases empty. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Struck him out looking. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped towards third. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
Good luck trying to pick that one at first. Kind of one of those in-between hops, and it took a pretty nasty bounce on him at the end. Ate him up all the way, so all they could hope for was just trying to knock it down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. Vientos takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Pajes in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Little dribbler up along third. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-2. Just missed.
Ball 3.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Kim off of first with 2 away.
Hup.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the 3rd inning. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So here's Robert now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
That's a ball.
this one smoked. Could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Up next, for the
Nice
Mets,
job of driving
the
that pitch the
designated
other
hitter,
way on a
Jorge
line. You know,
Polanco.
hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Up.
The 0-1. And there's the strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Polanco hanging in there. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Strike one.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
No,
and that
that's a ball.
misses. And that's ball one. There's a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And the 2-2. Goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day as we go to the top of the fourth. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And the 0-2.
Oh.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Baden batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom 4, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Freeman measures 6 feet 4 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Freeman hits it in the air. Robert on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One and 2 now.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And now it's 3 and 2, and this is a good example of the type of at bat that Muncy can deliver. Payoff pitch. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Muncy into second. It's a double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Andy Pajes. Fastball for a strike. Pajes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Muncy on at second with 2 down.
Hey!
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the fifth. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Carson Benj.
So up next for New York, Carson Benj. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Up.
Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whips. Down in order go the Mets, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Ha-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Out to short. Lindor on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Popped out to left his first time. And that is out of play. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas digs in now. A strikeout and a walk.
Huh.
The Dodgers down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
You want
No,
to be
that's a
patient
ball.
here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That one hammered but pulled foul. The 1-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pitching for the Dodgers,
Edgardo Henriquez takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now it's Luis Robert.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Freeman steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Polanco on the go. And the
On the
throw
tag,
bounces
you're out.
tag out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One now. Swing and a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's out to center field. Robert gets under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-2.
Whoa.
The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Left field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for
Just
the
a
Mets,
solid
right
swing
fielder,
right there.
Greg
Caught it out
Bailey.
front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Got him. And one gone.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Vientos in the box again. Takes the strike. Alvarez over at first with one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air center field. Pajes should have this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brooks Raley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
That one fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. just
No,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside part of the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
A little bit low. A little out front there as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball, inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive. Makes the grab.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
2 aboard with 1 out. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Kim wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The Mets trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On a line. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Sean Manaea. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Oh.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hernandez on second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. In the air, center field. Robert in position, and the inning is over. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, Carson Bench.
Left fielder, Carson Bench.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Rips that one to right. One up, one down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dreyer also throwing. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Foul ball there. Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Stuck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Robert Jr. getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air, right field. And it's just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor zips it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Back here in L.A., all set to start the 9th in this one. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1.
Chopped to the right side. Freeman. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. right through there for a strike.
That's the ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That just misses, and it's 3-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Outside, and it's ball 4.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Man at first with one gone. Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
That's out the corner. Up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And they'll do it again. Bichette stands at first with one out. In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Brett Baty.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
They
Dodgers,
hand the ball over to a new arm,
42,
Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now the right fielder, Brett Baty, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 3.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
going away. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
So it's their last chance in this one. Muncy digs in.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
No.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.